That center?
I don't know.
I don't know. We always have trouble. And let's see. We're doing.
We're live.
We're. Hi, how you doing? Gopher digger, gopher digger, gopher digger. We are. I'm. Thank everybody. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get back
to a normal flow.
Well, I don't know about normal, but I'm trying to get any flow.
Normal for you.
Yeah, that's pretty abnormal.
Abnormal.
Yeah, abnormal. Yeah, flow. The only thing is all the mucous membranes in my body and stuff. I'm telling you what, the COVID was bad. This new flu, it's bad.
Well, it hit Jenny really hard.
Yeah, Jenny. Yeah,
she's been down for probably 2.5 to 3 weeks. So.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks for us and stuff.
And the last time I saw her was the last day she felt good.
Yeah. So I want to thank everybody, all the well wishes, prayers, and everything. It's really helped. Mom got it first, then Dad got it the next day, then 3 days later I got it, and those guys, Mom and Dad suffering so bad. I know that. Swirly cat, swirly cat is at the door. We'd let him in, but
he loves to walk on the keyboard.
He walks on the keyboard, and I end up dialing Guam or someplace. And speaking of Guam, I want to thank all of people around the world and stuff. Miguel, Portugal, got a lot of viewers in Portugal. Believe it, I don't know why, but they do. Portugal, Brazil, and
you're
a lot
worldwide.
Only in low-lying places. just saying. But I wanted to thank all those guys. They've been dealing with some health issues and stuff. There's been a lot. We have lost so many people this year and everything. It's just every year, like you were saying, the older we get, the number is higher every year, and it's saddening because I'm a firm believer in trying to honor and remember those that came before you. And the reason that we have a lot of the things that we have in the car community, bike community, and things like that, tight knit brotherhood type of thing, is for all those people that helped and support. And just the passing of so many people has just been, and that was one of the things. I mean, I wasn't on social media much. I wasn't able to even get out, but hearing all of the news, hearing all of it, I know,
normal.
Yeah. And hearing all that news and everything going on, and then, staring in the face of Dad at 3:00 in the morning as he struggles to draw a breath. Dude, it was ripping my heart out. It was pretty rough, but I do want to thank everybody, for sending the well wishes and everything. And I apologize that I haven't been on social media, but at the house where I'm taking care of them, which is the better house, there's no internet, no TV, no whatever. And the cell phone service, for whatever reason, it's a steel framed structured house, and the cell phone service is horrible.
There must be something about the steel frames, because it happens the same way in Walmart,
Oh yeah, the steel framing and stuff. Well, my sister, when she was doing all the DOD stuff, when she was working for Homeland, she has that house. The house is grounded like weird downstairs. You ever been downstairs to see the cabling?
No. I've always been curious, but
the cabling downstairs that they have down there, and the banding and stuff, I'm pretty sure she has it set up to where it's like a Faraday cage. I'm pretty sure how it's set up and everything, but anyway, we're here. I thought I'd do a little bit. We are going to try and get. Keith says he wants to go.
Yeah.
You're going to try and go if we can. If you don't have to early morning.
The way it sounds, your time.
Yeah, between 8:30 and 9. If we leave 8:30 and 9, no later than 9, because it'll take an hour and 15, 20 minutes to get there. They'll open the doors at 10, and you know how that line is. They're at the Cavalcade Customs in Cincinnati this weekend. Was it 12th, 13th? Something like that. We'll be there Saturday.
I don't know what the day is today.
What is today? The 9th, I think. let's see, and it's a whole nother year from the time that I laid down sick to now. It's a whole nother year and stuff. But the
this is the first time I've seen you.
I know, and
a month and a half, probably.
Yeah, and very little. Like I said, no social media communications because I can't get on the internet, and my phone won't do a lot of stuff. I mean, every now and then I can do a text and an email.
I just noticed something. You thinned out.
Oh yeah, I trimmed it way down and thinned it out and stuff because I was, dude, snot was just. I had mucus. Anything that was in us was just running out of us. Dad, oh man, like I said, it broke my heart. At 3 o'clock in the morning, he's just trying to breathe, and just mucus and just hacking stuff up. I had to hold him.
Oh, so you're talking about his mucus, not you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My mucus,
talking about you.
My mucus was bad, but I was getting all of their mucus slung all over me. I
know that's your mom and dad. But
it's kind of like if you had 2 5-year-old kids, you know how when they get, they're really wild and whatever, but when they get sick, that was me trying to take care of that. So yeah, but and it threw Dad's medication off, his dementia meds, his Parkinson's meds, and all that stuff. Being so sick, diarrhea and vomiting and back and forth and back, threw his meds off so bad. Oh my gosh, it was trying to get that. So we're trying to get him back equalized and get it all done. This is the first time I've actually been able to leave the house for whatever. And I've got my phone ready right here. I've been checking. So that's good. But we do have plans. We do have that for Cavalcade. We hopefully can get down there. The line is long. So if you guys are going to go on Saturday, I know you don't like getting there early, but you better get there early because that can be an hour or two wait in line just to get in.
As soon as I do what I got to do Saturday morning, I'll be heading right to your place.
Just come over. Keith will be over there. I got to make sure that he'll be. Well, he's always there. He's always on time, no matter what. He goes, the sun's not even up, and I said, yeah. And when we get there, it'll be right on time. He goes, okay. We get there right on time. We get right in. And stuff. So it works that way if we do it. But sometimes, I'm not sure how the parking situation will be. From my understanding, this isn't etched in stone, but from my understanding, next year's Cavalcade won't be in Cincinnati because they're doing remodeling, tearing down, or whatever of the Duke Energy Center. From my understanding. Boy. So that's why I really want to get it this year, because with all the health issues, with all the deaths and everything, I really want to do what I can do as much as I can for whatever. And I haven't been able to get out and get things for the shut-in people. And guys, I hear you. I appreciate all your well wishes and everything and all of that. And I will do my best to get back out there and give you guys something. Stay healthy, take care of mom and dad, but give you guys something to watch and look at. So, because there's so many people sick right now.
Oh gosh,
and so many people that can't get out. And that's my thing, is to try and put that up for them on the YouTube and stuff. And speaking of YouTube, I want to give a shout out to Matthew Charrington. We've been watching. Yeah, watching
He's showing me all these different videos.
Yeah, watching his videos from my buddy Matthew Charrington up in Youngstown.
That's impressive stuff.
Yeah, he's 15 years of YouTube stuff, and he has decided to call it quits and put the camera down and do his thing and live his life. And
he's loaded his last roll of film.
Yeah, so yeah. Digital, but yeah, okay, yeah. I was saying, so we got. Oh, Max! Hey, Max! What's up, brother? Max has been sick.
Hey, there's Max.
We've all been whatever. Mom, Max put up some. Like I said, this when I came to reinitiate, I had to go back and fill out all of my information again for the computer for YouTube, Facebook, and to reactivate my computer because I've been off from it so long. They didn't know. And then they kicked me on a phone, a message on severe alert, warning, someone has accessed your account at a different whatever. Yeah, it's me. So I had to make sure that they knew it was me. So I got all that, got it straightened out and everything. So we've been off. We got Sean. How you doing? Sean from Enon. How you doing, brother?
Man,
who's that? Jeff?
I need new glasses.
This Jeff. Man. Jeff? Yeah, I put my glasses.
They are bifocals.
that's why I got to do this. It's not, we're not having a palsy. This is, we're trying to read stuff. It's not palsy.
It's like,
it could be.
That's just right.
But yeah, like I said, so many people already having issues and stuff. And then on top of it, but I think we need to put our, we're going to try not to be political here. We need to put our resources in medical research to better use and stop building better bugs.
Better bugs?
Well, I'm a firm believer in a lot of this stuff is better bugs built by man.
No, yeah. I've always known
I'm a firm believer in
I'm a firm believer. I always have been since day one.
So, but we got to put our money into something else, research and everything.
You do know that we usually turn the soft lights on.
Yeah, I know. We're doing good. We are bleached out. We're
like really white out.
I know. Well, I shaved everything down, so we're doing.
I don't have much hair left.
So. Yeah, we're doing good. So we can do this. We can braid. Yeah. Well, your hair's longer than it usually is. Usually it's just usually you just got a little bit.
Well, it's wintertime.
Oh, I cut my mucus. I had to cut that off. It was because you wake up and stuff with me like.
I'm starting to get like you though.
What's that? Gray?
No.
Oh, dude, you can in 20 more years you might be able to braid that.
Whenever I started my YouTube channel, that's when I started growing it back.
Oh yeah, Gas Monkey used to call the dragster digger.
Oh yeah, that he just owned that car for a while.
Yeah,
he was not the creator of it. It was created back in the 60s.
Yeah. I saw something. I saw a flash a little while ago that someone is having, and it may have already taken place. Is Carl Casper's dedication, benefit, whatever and stuff. There's a place that has a whole bunch of his creations, and it may have already happened. It may have happened this last Saturday, or it may be coming up soon. I don't know. Like I said, I've been out of the loop, but yeah, they had a whole bunch of Carl Casper stuff in one location where you could go, and I think it might have been in Kentucky. I can't make it, but I thought, well, that was really cool. There was a lot of things that just like I said, I haven't been on social media, and I always trying to like pass on information that I can and everything.
Sorry guys, I'm reading. I think I'm reading one.
Oh, Sean's giving this information. Thank you, Sean. What's this?
Got it.
Oh, there we go. It was blocking half of the thing. So, and then of course, Jeff Lane's show is coming up at the Xenia Greene County Fairgrounds. That's coming up in February. So, and I was supposed to get on. Again, I apologize. I had planned.
you know, he might get to show up. Possible. I saw a little thing on
Voodoo Larry.
I saw a little thing on. No, your buddy Monty with the 57.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Monty. Yeah. That'd be well, Voodoo Larry, from my understanding, again, I've been out of the loop a little bit, but from my understanding, Voodoo Larry is going to chop a top with Brian Manns. So they're going to start, I believe, Friday into Saturday and Sunday, and have
that would be so cool.
It's dude, I am looking forward to it so much. I'm just hoping to stay healthy and mom and dad stay healthy so that I can get there and do that. Just video and stuff. So that's going
to have to go down there 3 days in a row.
Yeah, it's going to be good. And then the Roberts Center's coming up for their off-road. I always like to go down there because they've got some nice trucks and different off-road vehicles. The Muddy Buddies will be down there. The Jeep clubs and stuff will be down there at the Roberts Center coming up in February. I'm not sure about, and then there's several in March and stuff. The Miller Swap Meet, I couldn't go last season because mom and dad. I'm really going to try and get down to the Miller Swap Meet and everything. Try and get to that. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something else.
I don't know.
I know my brain's not working. It's still sloshing. It's a little moist in there.
No comment.
Yeah, but I've been taking enough of that medication to help dry it out and everything. Um, well, I had a list. I don't know where that list is.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I know nothing.
I know. You know, I don't know nothing. But we're going to try and do that. Oh, I had plans and appointments, and again, I apologize with all the people scheduled to do interviews. So, like my Brian Mans and Michelle Marie and all the shop talks.
That was such an excellent video.
Oh, she's
that. I mean,
she is so marvelous, so humble, so talented. She's like Matthew Charrington. She's real. She's real. She is a real person.
I think your video quality, your camera positioning, and the way it jumped to the side cameras and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
I think your editing on that video perfect.
I had a lot of those planned, so I had several other shots.
She was very impressive too.
She's knowledge. It just like you said, the knowledge and stuff, and what she has gone through and stuff like that, and what she can share and everything.
Realize.
It's I know that when I first told you about her way back when, I was amazed that you didn't because you have a lot of knowledge of a lot of people in the community and car community stuff. I didn't realize you didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know who she was. Yeah, I really didn't.
Well, just go back to any of the old SEMA shows way back and just.
I didn't know who Tom Daniels was when I was a kid either. I just knew they made some neat kits.
KJ, Kevin Faust, how you doing, brother? Yes, I am glad I'm up too. Max Miller's is March 9th at Ross County Fairgrounds. Yes, Max, it is. I'm going to do my best. It's almost a 2-hour drive for us. And everything. So, and Max, I want to get with you. If I get down to the Roberts Center for the RV and off-road show, if I'm able to do that, I'll be kind of close to you. I want to get with you. I want to stop by and we want to do a interview and video background of what's that? Mountain Dew? Oh, you're getting trying to get sponsorships?
Well,
I don't. You know how I feel about that. My people's
Mountain Dew.
My people's is my sponsors. But I want to get with you, and we want
to cough a little bit.
We want to cover stuff, and I want to do a background and history video of the Ohio Car Shows and Cruise-Ins group and everything that Max has done. Max has been a pastor, minister, counselor, an enforcer. Max and I share a lot of history from the past and stuff. So we're all smiling now. Love you, brother. Love you, brother. We're all smiling now, but there was a day when you didn't want to see this. Not that too many people want to see it now either, but
I'm just stuck.
But I hope you're doing well, Max, and stuff. But I want to get there and do a lot of that. He's done a tremendous amount of stuff, all from north to south, in the tri-state area, from the mistake on the lake, all the way down to the motherland in KY.
I've never heard that before.
Really? Oh, back in the day, back in the late 60s, early 70s, that's what they used to call it, the mistake on the lake. God. But we'd run up there. We'd get on the bikes and run up there
so true.
two or three times a year just to get our butts beat.
Just to get your butts beat.
Or whatever, vice versa, Yeah. I didn't get this pretty by, I'm telling you, by being...
At least you're still kicking to talk about it.
All right. Yeah, but I'm not very high. I'm not kicking real good anyway. So I want to do that. But Miguel in Portugal, he's been severe problems. Brother, I love you. All the folks in Tennessee and West Virginia, all those. Matt Mann in Tennessee and Delisa and Daryl. You guys, I know health issues and love you. And I'm not able to get on a lot of stuff. Yeah, back in the 70s when the Cuyahoga River caught on fire. In Ohio, it caught on fire. The river caught on fire.
That took a second to click.
Yeah. You kind of had to be there. It's kind of like the riots that went on at Indian Lake in the 70s, late 60s. It happened then in the 70s and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, there was some. We had Detroit in 72, and then in 73, Cincinnati. Now we're talking about violence. I don't want to talk about violence, brotherhood.
You knew where they all were.
I was there. I'm just saying.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm not. It's not a pride thing. It's just stuff happened.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes.
I'm kind of glad I'm younger than you, but then again,
kind of glad
you
weren't,
came up in the cool time.
Yeah, it was cool, but it weren't for the weak. Just say it.
That's what was cool. Man.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, I don't know.
You could tell who was motivated and who wasn't.
Yeah, to live, to survive. Let's get out of Dodge. We can't. They're blocking the way. We're leaving. If they want to live, they want to move. Anyway, yeah. So I'm trying to get back in that groove and everything. There are going to be several things planned at certain events. I'm going to work with some of the military guys. Some of the I'll work on more of that. I've got some things that I really want to get. We have some supporters and promoters that are willing to do some benefit things for some of the military guys, some of the bikers,
cool.
Guys and stuff. So that's going to be coming up. I want to do that. Looking forward, like I said, to doing the interviews. And I had 3 planned a week. And as I was putting up a lot of the stuff that, like, Max shot me a lot, Steve shot me some, and Sarah Joe and Chad, Mr. and Mrs. Buff, for you that don't know, or Fox Body Crew. Anyway, they shot me a bunch of stuff, and they put that up.
You mean gloss primer?
No, it's not gloss primer. That is Ford gray. I love that color. Don't you like that color? The gray? I do.
I do, and I don't. I don't know.
I like it. Now the green one he had,
it looks like primer, clear coated primer.
No, that's the gray that came on the trucks and whatever else. That's Ford. It's a Ford PNT number. So I liked it. The green one he had. I really liked the way that it was and stuff. It wasn't as fast as the one he has now, but it just, the way it sat and everything. You know, the Mustangs are cool. So I mean, but even though I'm Chevy, but I like them all.
In this house is Ford.
I know that. Until they, I'm going to burn you. Until they get rid of them.
Well, the way Ford is these days, that could happen.
I kick you. I want to kick you every time I see a Falcon or a station wagon or a hearse. Should have never got rid of anything.
See, I've had three Falcon wagons.
Yeah.
I've had 2 different hearses.
Yeah.
Yeah. 13 Mustangs.
13 Mustangs? Yeah. Really? I think Chad.
Now some of those I never got to drive.
Oh, you had? Oh, I've had cars.
Yeah.
I've had cars like
lined
that.
up that were all parts cars. I had titles to them.
I had mostly trucks and off-road vehicles like that. I call them off-road vehicles, but they were street legal. But they were that I'd get and I'd have and I'd work on, but I never really actually got to drive them on the street for any intents and purposes. And I had a lot of cars I drove that had the same license plate for 20 different cars. Same title for a lot of motorcycles. just motorcycles and Volkswagens.
It was a different time, man.
Yeah, well, that's why I bought up as many Volkswagens as I could back then, because we were building off-road vehicles and trikes and everything often. And back then I'd pay $250 for a crushed whatever bug and whatever, no matter what, as long as I could get the VIN plate and the title. I'd pay good money for motorcycles the same way back then, because
not that I ever had to use it, but I know a guy still to this day that's fairly local that I can get
engraved
VIN plates and titles for Falcons for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought up so many bikes and Volkswagens to do it, because we were building trikes and every week. Just, And I feel bad, but that we cut up as many bugs and type 3s as we did. But
As long
they
as
were
you used
usually
it
as they
and-
were usually already in really bad condition. I mean bad shape.
Yeah.
So I felt bad now because even in as bad a shape as they were, I still wish I had them.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I
I only feel that way about my first car, my 67 Mustang.
Oh, the 60. Well, that was the first one.
Yeah.
So Max has
the big banana.
You got the new motor transmission in it, Max, and pretty much ready to roll. So I'm hoping it'll be out this
like
season.
Brand new car.
Yeah, I'd like to see it up. The hang on. No, don't hit it. It's sore, man. It's really sore in there. You ever get one of those sinus things that every step you took, it just jarred behind your eyes?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock and Rods at Riverside. So the Riverside show has already been scheduled, June. And see, that was my piece of paper that I don't have. In June, I believe it's June. So that's my show in so everything. But Frida will have information, and we'll get some more of that up. There's some other big ones. Of course, Brian's two big shows: the Labor Day Bash and the Halloween show. And I'll have more information. I have to try and get a hold of Ed and Kim for the Monday night cruise in. So I'll have more information about that. We'll see how that works out, see what's going on there. It may or may not be at the same location, but we'll see. Whatever benefits the community, whatever is the best for that community and stuff, and whatever makes it the best, then that's what we'll try and deal with.
That's the biggest parking lot I know of up there.
Yeah.
In New Carlisle.
Well, we just might have to make a new. They're going to take and put a McDonald's in the IGA parking lot as you're going out of town. As we go out towards the lock house out there, they're going to put McDonald's in there. Well, we've got one just down the road, so I don't know.
Yeah. Huber Heights has at least 2 gas stations on every corner.
They're
building 2 more right now.
They had that in New Carlisle, but then the 2 same gas stations, they closed one down, and then it's just a lot.
Oh yeah.
That they're
Speedway across the street from Speedway.
Yeah, so they just got a lot now that they store junk on and whatever. They just don't want competition across the street, I guess. And I guess the Marathon station, they're at the crossroads at 235 and 40.
Oh, the one that's taken forever and ever.
They
and ever.
actually have pumps in the ground, the tanks, pumps, and everything set up. I don't know if it's open or will be open. I don't know.
The guy probably owns another gas station or a convenience store, and he's probably building this with as money comes in.
Yeah,
that way the day he opens.
Yeah. Do you have any more information on the Buc-ee's that's supposed to be here in Heater Heights?
All I know is 70 and 202, or 270 and 675.
There?
Up there.
Well, that's at my house. I thought it was
how
supposed to be
about 70
201.
and 235? That's where
Okay. So that's what I thought. If it's going to be at 70 and 235, it might be they're going to tear down the old concrete plant. That's like a bazillion acres of nice, flat, hard land. And they got a huge, big building, but they have to tear it down. If it's not going to be there, then it might be just across the street there in the field. And that's Huber Heights. That's still Huber. Well, that's still both Huber Heights.
I'm thinking isn't there Wendy's right there?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm thinking right there, they will make, instead of it being a T intersection, it will become a 4-way. I think you'll be able to
go right across.
Right,
okay.
And they're going to build a shopping center. So they've
already built the trucking company there, and they do have culverts laid out into the field. I watched them. They have all these huge drain culverts and everything to lay a huge pad. So they already laid a big pad, and they have a trucking company in there. They might put it right either beside or behind that, and that's there by the soccer fields.
That Buc-ee's is
just south of Park Lane. It's like the area that they've got laid out there.
Football field or bigger.
This is at least 2 football fields.
I mean,
yeah. At least 2
120
foot.
pumps they're talking about.
Yeah.
And basically the inside is like same as going to Walmart.
Yeah.
You
Well,
get-
Casey's is just down the street, and I've been going to Casey's a lot more for convenience sake, because they have a lot of the stuff there that I need. They got the emergencies and the stuff you take for colds and corsedents and that
Oh, yeah.
all that. So because I got to watch some of the stuff take for the hypertension, for my high blood pressure and everything. I got to watch some of the stuff that I take, and Dad's got to watch some of the stuff he takes for the prostate stuff. So we've been going there, and they've got lots of stuff. And the prices, they have their Casey's prices, and then they have the regular store price, whatever the
Oh, really?
items. Then they have their Casey's knockoff prices, which is basically the same stuff with just different
Right.
label on it
Yeah.
and stuff. You know, a lot of retail or convenience stores do that, but I've been going there a lot more. Yeah, I know. That's the same thing. June 15th. Yeah, that's the same thing we ran into last year, Max. So I kind of have to be at the Rock and Rods. I guess I gotta have to be there because my show. Kind of part of that.
You can't split yourself in half.
Well, I'm clone
Say
4.
here,
I'm
you go
clone
that way,
number
you go
4,
that
but
way.
1 through 3 have glitches. Well, you can really see how dirty, how dusty my glass. Oh, no,
I'm scared to even look.
I know. They're
They're not bad today.
yeah, I can see fine through them,
can
but
see
you can just
through
see the reflection and
80%.
stuff. So. I'm doing much better, Patricia. Thank you so much. Much better, but you know, lump of not a lump of there's a thin line there. So I am doing much better. I appreciate that stuff. Thank you, brother. Yeah, Max did the Lynchburg. He did stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Patty. Hi. How are you? I know it's after 5, so a lot of people are getting off work and stuff. And usually I do this on Friday, but I'm going to be really busy Friday getting everything ready and stuff like that.
I was just excited you were even coming over here at all. I didn't even know we were going to do a live stream until like 2 hours ago.
Oh, I thought I told you. I'm sorry.
No,
I texted you. It's in the text.
Maybe it was. I don't know. But I didn't remember. He got here and I was like,
Well, I got here early. I got here early because I
wanted.
wanted to sit down with you. I don't get to see you. I haven't got to see you since I got sick.
Yeah.
And off season like this, I don't get to see you much because I got other stuff.
Right.
During season, I get to see you only like mostly if we're out at a show or we do a live stream. And I'd like to do a lot more of these. Keith, are you out there? Keith. Yikes, it's Keith. Patty. Keith, we got to find out who that girl is that always comments on Keith. Where's Keith? Where's Keith? Always comments on the videos asking where Keith is. So hopefully we'll have Keith down at Cavalcade. I'm not sure if Katie and all those guys will be there. I'm not sure whether it'll be or not.
I don't know. Has Galaxy been 3 years now? Has it been there? It's only been there once, right?
I remember one.
Because I think he can go 3 years without changes.
I don't know. Be nice to see it. I'm hoping he's been promising to bring the
I'm sure
Chevelle out. I never get to see the Chevelle. His dad's Chevelle. I love that car. It's sweet. But we'll see that.
It's one of those dream cars I've only heard about.
What Chevelles?
No, his. I mean,
the Chevelle.
I've never seen his.
Yeah, it was his dad's, and it's a really nice car. I mean, it's not, it's not the Galaxy. I love that car.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Galaxy's perfection.
Yeah, it's pretty damn nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want a concourse type of setting deal, whatever and stuff, it's pretty nice.
Wouldn't be much to do to make it absolutely.
Yeah,
concourse.
It's way above. I would have a coronary just worrying about it, so I couldn't do it.
No. I could never own a car that nice. It would drive me nuts.
Yeah, you could
because you get a scratch in a ding, whatever. You're going to be.
And I
So
love them.
twisted.
And dude, I give all the props to everybody that has Concourse or like old A's, T's that are in just, or the Packard that's in driver every day.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
That and Fat Girls, I just, I lose my mind. Just saying.
I like big
butts again. I like Packards when they roll around. And, yeah. But no, I just, I really, really, and I can appreciate them. I love them. Whatever, worked on many of them, did body work and all kinds of mechanics work on them, cars and cars. But for my own stuff, I just want to ride. I just want to get in and go. That's why I like Brian does a lot of really nice stuff, but Brian's Rats he builds and other cars.
Right.
Dude, you just get in them and go. And they're so sweet.
Well, that's what Lincoln's for.
Yeah, the Merc.
Or yeah,
the Merc.
yeah, Merc.
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Close enough.
Same
Lincoln Mercury Ford.
Yeah.
Lincoln Mercury Ford. It's kind of like Pontiac Oldsmobile
Cadillac.
Well, Pontiac Oldsmobile Buick, same car. Cadillac, different car, but same chassis, same frame,
OPC.
same whatever. Yeah,
Olds Pontiac, Cadillac, same thing.
Yeah. So yeah. Hope to see Jeff out there. Jeff in the 57. We'll see him out someplace. He got work done to it.
Oh yeah,
they're putting it back together. Hoss.
Hoss.
Love you, brother.
Jeff.
Hoss. It's kind of like, what is that? That's a Dunham.
Dunham.
That's Peanut.
Yeah,
from
Peanut.
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah. Jeff Dunham.
We're having cranial inversions. We're sharing thought patterns. There's only enough brain for both of us. We got to swap back and forth. But
between the two of us, we got one good brain.
It's a rough call. It's kind of a rough call.
Okay.
Both of ours are pretty damaged. Mine's been beat around. Yours just wants to self-explode. His glitch is built in. Mine gets a pickaxe to it every now and then. That's, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't think we would put a lot of money on that one good one.
I was giving it the benefit of the doubt, man.
You're going to need the benefit of the doubt for reasons.
Oh, we are some messed up dudes.
Yeah, well, that's the brotherhood of pain. That all the guys, like all my guys out there now and stuff. And
it's bad when you're sitting there talking to somebody at a Bobby shop.
Yeah.
I was talking to a customer there.
Yeah.
And we started talking about aches and pains and stuff and how hard it is to get up off the floor and all that. Now it's like, damn, when did I start talking to old people about old people?
Well, they weren't old when you talked to them originally.
Right.
All those years ago. But now, a lot of the guys that I see on a regular basis, to me, look the same as they did before. The ones that I haven't seen for many years,
then it looks like a drastic
it's like what the hell happened to you? And then I sneak up on a mirror and go, oh, now I see. This is what happened.
That's why I'm growing this.
What, the beard?
Yeah.
You want to be distinguished?
Because it's all gray.
Are you going out for an older class of women?
No comment. No, Jenny would kill me.
She's getting older. She still looks good. She's getting older.
I didn't say anything negative about her.
I didn't either. You know me. I'll say something. What's she gonna do? Eat me?
I was gonna say,
I
think she knows where you live.
She better. I need help. I've come close to calling her a couple times. Hey, but she was sick too, so now.
That explains it.
I know. It's rough. That's another thing. You call for help, and the spirit's there, but the body's going, brother, I love you, but I don't know.
I just went over and helped.
I don't know if I can do it.
Just the other day, I went over. I took my jump box, which I don't know. It seemed like it was heavier than it used to be.
Yeah,
But-
you got to watch. You blew your back out on that luggage from
Oh,
the
man.
flight.
Which luckily I'm over that.
Well, let's make sure it's not an affliction that happens again.
Well, but I took that jump box, which felt heavier than normal. Of course, it's been a while since I've carried it, and I didn't realize that I'd lost muscle mass in my arms.
Yeah.
And just going over there, jump starting a '64 Chevy, and
Who's
doing a swap.
Who's
My old neighbor Carl,
oh
the
yeah.
white '64
Yeah.
convertible.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yep, you told me
took
about
it to storage. the
Yeah,
other
you
day.
told me about that. Yep.
So,
Sorry.
but there was stuff about that wasn't even easy
I know.
compared to the way it used to be.
I used to change tire, and I've told you,
And I was
I would
guy.
change tires 3 or 4 times a weekend. I mean, just basically to put different rims on or to put on newer tires because the other ones were slick. Only takes a couple hours. My mom's 69 Chevelle, when I bought it, they had tires on it for 7 years. I bought it.
You blew them off.
I bought it. I would 3 or 4 sets a night, just frying those tires. But working up at the dealership, a car would come in and a tire may have a blemish on it or a scuff, because that's what they basically all had white walls and stuff, had a scuff on it or had a little toe problem. So real good tread on one side, not so much tread on the other. I had an endless supply of used tires, and we had the tire breakdown and a bubble balancer at home. And I have mag wheels. I've got Mickey Thompson's, Hurst. I've got the old vet Steely's. I got a couple of the magnesium graphite racings that weigh 3 pounds. The whole 3 pounds.
Real mags.
Real mags.
Yeah.
Real magnesium graphite mags.
Mm.
And I swap them all over. I'd go through 2-3 sets in the rear every night.
Jeez.
9 sets through the weekend.
Mm.
I
went through a lot of gas when I back on my flamethrower, but
the burnt tire and tar from the roads, I would pull out big sheets out of the wheel wells.
Oh yeah.
And then I put the M's on it. So I put M50s on the back, and that would, when it go around the corner, it would rub sidewalls inside, because the tubs, that's as big as they were,
right.
8 point whatever, and M50s are 10s.
Right.
Yeah. So it went in there, and I'd go around the corner and you hear, your tire smoking. You're just going around the corner. That's because the sidewall's getting thin.
Back when we were kids, a buddy of mine had a Trans Am, same thing, and he put M50s on the back of that. I know what rub you're talking about.
Yeah, I
hadn't thought about that.
And back then it was all
I was like, oh my God, I know that.
All the passenger cars were pretty wide white walls, not the big, huge monster walls, but regular wide white walls. That was the kick in the 60s, 70s. But all the performance tires were raised white letters.
Yeah.
I just burned all the letters off of everything. So I mess up the outer wall, break it down, flip it over, put it back on, black wallet, whatever. Oh, dude, I fried her. So I only went through 1 pinion gear in the 69, 1 pinion gear, and one tooth off the main drive gear in the transmission. So no matter what gear you were in, it was because it was the main drive. So 1 tooth off of that. So the pinion gear started leaking, and all the years I had it, that rear end did really well and stuff. Mm. So one wheel would break loose, and as soon as it got up to speed, that other one would hit.
Oh,
bam!
Yeah.
And woo, it was like, but it would smoke real good for a few seconds, and then that other one would lock up. But my S10 truck did that same thing. I got the limited slip locker on it in the rear end, but it was a V6, and that one wheel would make about 4 turns, and then
4.3.
Yeah. No. It was It was the 2.8. It was an 83. Okay. So it was the first year 4-wheel drive. Had those big things, but it had the off-road gear in it. So low range, 5th gear, 30 mile an hour screaming. Just red line. 7,000 red line.
Dang.
Yeah. And I went through 3 rear ends in that. Yeah, 7,000 RPM in a V6 neutral drops was hard. In 4-wheel drive sometimes.
Dang. Well,
you should have been
mud,
with
I
me.
can
Then.
understand that, but
No, it was no. No. You would have liked that one. We'd have had fun in that one. I come close to scaring myself. Almost. What we got? Oh, look. Hey.
Top lot of Tony.
Is this live?
Hey, Tony,
well,
Tony.
As live as I can get up to feeling right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what's up, Tony?
Hi, Tony, Tony.
Tony been I haven't got to watch a lot of anything because, like I said, no internet access over there. But the ones I did watch, I think Tony made some trips to some of the big ones, the out of state shows.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
PRI and
I don't know whether he went out that far.
Big cavalcade they had up there in Michigan.
SEMA and some. I don't know. He went someplace. Where did he went? Close enough. Where was it that you went, Tony? Just last month or the month before, or who knows? It all's blended together. I swear, I've been really.
I've had lately. I've had either bus on the brain or 3D printer on the brain.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
That's the only thing that's been on my brain.
So you got a 3D printer, and you had to modify it to even get it together.
Basically, yeah. I did get channel locks and really squeeze tight in order to get one.
Yeah, and remember, delicate piece of equipment.
Yeah,
highly. Indy. So PRI and Indy.
Okay, I knew PRI was one of them.
Yeah,
but yeah.
But now it's working.
No, so you saw the prints.
Yeah, so now you can.
I need a little rabbit.
Get your own.
That was my very first print.
Get your own rabbit. Digger swag.
At least
get your orders in now.
At least it wasn't a little boat.
The little boat. I saw those. Everybody
they call it a benchy.
Yeah, benchy.
Benchy. Yeah.
But you had to do a duck
because it's the benchmark.
Yeah,
that's why.
Be good with the duck with all the Jeep guys.
Oh, yeah.
You can make a killer with it. A little duck with your logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Anything.
Never know.
Yeah, we're working.
Once I get really familiar with everything.
Yep.
And I do some more test prints and really pay attention to all the settings and everything.
Yeah.
And then I play around with a slicer. You got to have. There's a intermediate software that you have to have called a slicer.
Yep.
That
it digitizes,
tells it where to cut and or where to build.
Gives the digital information into building the thing.
Yeah. Just in G code.
Yeah, just popped into my head. I think Brian wants to talk to you. Has something to do with the drone.
Okay.
I think it was Brian. It just I've been sick.
I think it was Brian.
It's been sick. I think it was Brian.
How long ago was this? 3 or 4 months ago.
No, it wasn't that late. Probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. Maybe a little bit longer than that, but 3 or 4 weeks ago. But anyway, I'll try and remember.
He just told me.
I just remembered, dude.
That was a year ago, man.
Pretty much. I've been sick. I mean,
what year is it?
I always want to say 63, but it was a good year.
I mean, what year is now?
Oh,
I
thought you was my favorite year. 63 was good. The cars were nice.
Yeah.
Women were sweet.
I agree.
Motorcycles, you could just get on.
Favorite years were 63 and 67. Of all makes and models, everything.
Were you born in 63?
I was born in 66. December.
See, you weren't even born in 63.
No, I'm sorry. I love 63s.
No, you're allowed.
I had Falcons because I could afford those. I couldn't afford a Chevy 2.
My point is, I have underwear on that's probably older than you. Not really. Oh, you need swag? What? Yes, you do. No, because we started before he could get here, and it's on a school night.
That sounds bad, man.
What, for flip phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
No.
like I won't say it. I think
Anyway.
you guys don't understand.
Yeah, so hopefully we're going to get him. You're going down to Cat 69 is a good name. Tony goes there. Yes, I agree.
I'm not surprised.
Not too many people
Look at his
remember.
car.
Like I know. It's a what the
Half and half.
half
Two different cars. Like a split.
well, half and half. That's kind of like the dude on a fence.
I don't know nothing about
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know. Anyway, 69. We talked about this before. Route 69. It's 235 now, but it used to be old Route 69. Everybody used to steal the signs back when I was a kid.
Oh, just like the one I
58. Did you get one?
It's a repo.
Oh,
repro.
Yeah,
repro.
Well,
repro.
It's a repro, but you repoed the repro. But 69, I always liked it because it was the 69 drive-in, the Melody 69, the Eat and all that, and all the little things all the way up to Indian Lake. But it's now 235. But everybody's back in the late 60s, early 70s, everybody was stealing those signs.
Well, that was before I-70 and I-75.
Oh yeah, that
was way before. So those were the main streets of America.
Those roads weren't even because 40 and 69 right there, and then 230, 201, 202, and then on down. Yeah, none of that was there because the Osborne, Fairfax, Fairfield Road. Yeah, Osborne, Fairfield, and back when they were two cities, and now it's Fairborn. Yeah. The roads, the Midway, Osborne Road, all those were main drag roads before any of that. That was all farmland. That's all. Yeah.
Well,
675.
Original Crossroads of America is not 70 and 75.
No, it's 40.
It's 40 and 48.
Yeah.
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 Is it 48?
52, 48.
Yeah. 48 Main Street.
Yeah. Coming out of Dayton, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, none of those roads. I used to milk cows and hunt pheasant in a lot of the places where there's big cities or industries right now or highways. There's nothing,
even I've seen Huber Heights.
Oh yeah. Tremendously. Well, up at Marysville, Honda, all that. There used to be farms there. We milk cows there, and the pheasants and quail and rabbits. We used to hunt all throughout there and stuff. Then TRC came in with the track, and then Honda came in and bought that out. And now you can't go up there and shake a stick without hitting somebody that works at Honda.
Oh yeah.
There's a few of them I like to hit, but anyway, relatives. Then Scott's was the big one up there, and then the Melody 49. That's isn't that 49? That's the drive-in. Drive-in we went by that. Let's see, where was that? I took Mom and Dad someplace, and we came by that, and I explained to them what it was, and that was and she goes, "You drove all the way out here for a drive-in?" I said, "Back then, that's whatever show was playing wherever you went to it.
You youngins don't know what a drive-in is. You missing out."
Oh, well, okay, where the Melody, the 69. Here up Park Lane, where the church is now.
Oh yeah,
that's what I love telling them all the time. If you knew how many children were conceived in this spot that the church now sits.
My sister used to have a downstairs basement apartment with little skinny windows at the top.
Little skinny windows.
I'd spend the night over there when I wanted to see a certain movie or whatever. Because I'd look out the window and right through the tree
in Park Lane?
There was
in Park Lane?
Yeah.
Okay, she lived across the street from the Melody, across the street and on the same side as the Yep. That's what a lot of people
on
did.
The very front corner.
Yeah.
And the lowest bedroom.
Well, the Skyborn. So Skyborn.
Yeah.
Skateland, Skyborn, and then the adult theater that was there.
Gone now.
Huh?
I
know. But they put up those big whatever, and it wasn't so people couldn't watch them. It was so the planes wouldn't get distracted off because they're at runway C.
Yeah.
Well, when you've got that huge screen shining that big light, planes tend to so they put up that big.
Well, the camera and the path is shooting
pointing in the same direction.
Yes. Yep. I never thought about that.
Yeah, so that's why they put up those things so you don't get any of that bleed shining out into the. Yeah.
I can remember when you used to be able to park on the side of the road and watch them fly in, land.
Yeah, you can't do that. No.
Can't do
Well,
that
I've
anymore.
seen a couple people do it, but they still get kind of iffy.
There's signs everywhere.
Yeah, they're in the concrete plant, and they're because we used to off road. We used to take motorcycles in and the sand rail dune buggies in and stuff, and go off road all around the base and everything there by sea, because you could go drop in at the river and go all the way in and stuff. They used to run you out. Now it's a federal crime and stuff. You just
Well, there's a gun club over there that my
uncle that's on Midway Osborne Road right there. Oh. Gotta see if this is mom and dad. Good times.
Yeah. Drive-ins? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Well, it's Katie. Katie Cook.
Hi, Katie. It's on the phone, not on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not on. Hang on. Let's see if I can get a signal with this crappy phone. Come on. Come on. That's why I don't do social media on this phone, because it don't want to do it.
You gotta have a virus or something.
No, it's this
slow.
A 911 phone. It's not designed to do anything
except make noises like that.
Yeah, I got to make sure that this. Come on.
So, how have you been lately?
Sorry. Sorry. This is what I go through.
How's the wife? The kids?
Security issue. We're doing a live. We're doing a live stream, and I had to reset this entire computer up and everything. And it's old software, but I'm not going to buy new software.
Say Windows 8?
This is 8.1.
8.1.
But this computer actually came out with Windows 7. The ones I use at home.
Yeah, remember that Pentium?
Yeah. This is this computer. I've got this computer so jacked up just to be able to run.
This is one of those all-in-ones.
This is an HP all-in-one. I think this is the 6000 Pro series. It might be a 2000. No, it's a 6000. I think. What we got? No, I didn't get an iPhone. Why? Did you send me one and it got lost in the mail?
For Christmas. Yeah, right.
We're both
single.
Yeah, you know what I got for Christmas? Exactly what I needed. I got socks. I did.
Lucky you.
I know. You didn't get.
Socks.
You got a nice quill or a Afghan.
Wait, that was for my birthday.
Did she give it to you for your birthday?
I think so.
Mom?
For sure.
Didn't I bring one over?
Yeah. I have two.
We still got Keith's stuff. Keith hasn't come and picked it up yet. Oh, KJ, know how I need to go across the border and come back and get it. I love you. My family.
That's the only way you get anything free.
Brother, I love you. Yeah. We're not going to be political, but you are correct. Tony goes, yes. No, I didn't get an iPhone. I got, what did I get?
About 2 months ago,
I got socks.
3 months ago, I was thinking, well, I'll look into the iPhone. It told me I didn't qualify for an upgrade at that time. Well, now that I'm not thinking about it, they're smacking me like crazy saying, hey, you're up for an upgrade. Upgrade to this, iPhone 14 Max Pro, excellent.
Well, that's what,
whatever.
You could be Tony.
$49 a month.
You can shoot
$50 a month.
Shoot video like Tony on your phone and do live streams.
I just have a hard time paying $1,000 for a phone.
Yeah.
That's really tough for me.
I had
$500 for a phone.
I had a hard time.
Absolute max.
I had a hard time letting them pay $9 for socks. So, yeah, I got Dad a big magnifying glass. We're trying to get him reading again. So, and I had to I got one of the magnifying glasses that fit on a neck brace. So because he can't hold the book.
Yeah.
Because of the Parkinson's. So he can set it down and he can anyway, so it's a big square magnifying glass with a thing. And I got Mom arthritis gloves for her fingers and stuff in her
Yeah.
hands. I wear them too and everything. They're really good. Oh, and I got her, what did I get her? Aluminum socks.
Aluminum.
Okay. So
I know about bamboo socks.
yeah,
but
well, the
I've not heard of
fibers,
aluminum.
there are aluminum fibers woven into these socks, and then they heat up and they keep your feet warm. So the aluminum heats up from your body heat and radiates back. It's pretty cool. Kind of like the blanket, the aluminum sheet blankets that they put over, kind of like that. Oh, that's pretty neat.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, I got
Who
regular.
the fuck of that?
I got regular socks. I got regular socks. No special features on my socks.
I had fun with my family that I hadn't had
Yeah, it's
for
good.
a long
It's good.
time.
Yeah, because I contacted you and seeing if you wanted to come over and stuff.
Yeah, well, I went to my sister's and
I think Keith. I
other sisters, and
I don't think he went to.
we had an absolute blast.
Tony, are you still delivering pizzas? I don't eat them, but I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today. My appetite's starting to come back too from all the mucus thing.
I've been on the edge, but I wouldn't say I would say I just had a cold. I didn't have the flu. Not like
this. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as what I had from the COVID, from the C-19. But luckily, mom and dad, oh Lord, I don't think they'd have made it through as bad off as I was in the COVID thing, honestly, because dad was horrendous with this. But hopefully, and they got all the shots and all the whatever and stuff like that. And then they put out a notification. Unfortunately, the spectrum that we chose this year to follow for our flus is way off track from what actually happened. It's all yeah, daddy needs a new pair of shoes. It's all a crapshoot.
Well, these new variants, they change so fast.
What's what I'm saying? We gotta quit
changing so fast, and they're changing their I don't know what you call that when they're merging into something new.
Yeah.
But
hybrids. They're getting hybrids.
Yeah, they're hybrids.
That's why I said we gotta quit making shit that's attacking us, because now we've made this shit, the crap so smart, it's changing itself.
Right. Well, and why do they even keep
what really killed the dinosaurs was government.
Could be. I don't know. We weren't there.
Yeah, no shots for me. No, they got their regular shots, their boosters and immune system shots and whatever stuff. They never got the COVID shots. They got the regular flu and booster flu shots, which they recommend for their age group every year. In a couple more years, I think they're saying not to take anything. Yeah,
No, I have never taken flu stuff in my life. And yes, I did go for the COVID shot. Moderna twice. Month apart.
I did back when they did the polio vaccine and the flu shots back.
Oh yeah,
in 60s. So So you start school. So 58 through 60.
Scar from one of them things.
Really?
Yeah.
I got plenty of scars, but it ain't from one of them.
Oh no! What was the one with 3 little prongs that actually poked you?
I got this one. That is from an IV. I think I either fell off the motorcycle or that's when. But they poked me there, and it made that spot right there. See, it's right on top of that vein.
I got a similar blue dot somewhere up here on my arm.
Ooh, I got a bunch of those in my back. Pencils.
This was a dart thrown.
Yep.
I was standing there. I expected the dart to go that way, and it came this way, and it stuck and hung in my arm.
Yep. At the Sunnydale Camp for Wayward Boys, they would attack you with pencils.
Yikes!
Yeah, one dude lost his testicles. Got stabbed. Anyway,
I didn't need to hear that.
Tetanus, you got tetanus shot? I haven't had a tetanus shot. So when I cut my thumb off, so
what
see
it, 7 years?
Yeah, something like that. See that scar right there? That's right in the crease.
Yeah.
I cut this thumb off, dropped a Mustang on it. So had the fender well cut out. The tire was still on, so I was measuring for the arc of the fender because we were widening, putting fender flares on. So hello, and had that up there, and I had my hand on the tire, and I did this, and someone pushed it off the jack stands, and it came down and lopped my thumb off, pretty much off right at the joint. So they got it up, I pulled it out, and I bent my thumb down, and it went squeed, squeed. So, and I had to put this back up like that because the tendon to pull a thumb back up was gone. Yeah, it was cut in half. So they got that fixed and everything. Then I cut my wrist there, almost lopped my arm off under a car. Oh, it broke my. That's why my nose. That's why my nostrils are two different sizes, really big and stuff. Dropped.
I never noticed.
Yeah. Oh, that dude. This was way over here.
Huh.
So I dropped a car on it, and my head got mashed, and it stopped right there because it's went down to the axle. Went down to the axles.
Oh, I thought it was because you're thick head.
Yeah, it stopped right there, and I pushed. It was Volkswagen, so I lifted it up and moved it over and got out from under it, and my nose was over here, and I grabbed my nose, and I put my thumbs in each nostril and went like that.
Ew.
Oh, the crunchiness was awesome.
Oh man.
Well, I had to straighten it many other.
Yeah, the thing is I used to be in karate and stuff. I used to fight people. I know what it's like to get hit.
That's what I was.
Now that I'm 57 years old, I know what it's like to be hit.
That's what I was going to explain. The reason I knew how to straighten it is because all the fighting and stuff, it'd been broke so many other times and stuff. I knew how to straighten it out. But this time, however I did it, I got a deviated septum. Sounds like a delinquent thing. Pretty much. Deviated septum. And so anyway, then it always bled all the time, sinuses and stuff from breathing all those paint fumes and getting debris in there and stuff. So my sinuses were
I never wore a mask throughout all the cars that I've ever painted. Indoors or whatever, one car garage. I didn't wear a mask painting that Falcon. I did it all.
I wore a mask and still got.
Now I do have COPD now, but and that's probably because of paint gumming up my little Bronco things. But I was running once at Wayne High School and I tripped and fell and went down and landed on that finger. And when I brought my hand up, that finger was pointed that way.
That way.
So I just went, bam, went on to class. Yeah. But to this day, it's still, I can't pop it.
Yeah. I had one similar to that. I had a good friend beating me in the head with a book.
A good friend?
Yeah. Well, and I put my hand up like this and it bent this one backwards. So this one went back so it curled this way. And I did, and that ain't never been right, buddy. That's sore every day. But yeah.
I was a different man back then than I am now.
How's your toes? I broke almost every one of my toes.
I've never broken.
Mom's.
I've never broken a bone.
Really?
I cracked this one.
Yeah.
I had a half
the scar on that one.
But yeah, I don't know. But I cracked this one because I was mad at my sister and I went to punch my bunk bed.
Yeah.
I missed and hit like this. So I cracked that bone.
That's not good.
That was the only thing. I mean, this, I say it popped right back in the same spot,
Just like it's supposed to be.
I've never broken a bone in my life. And now that I'm 57 years old, that scares the shit out of me because I bet you they're going to go snap.
Broke lots of ribs, had lots of ribs broke and stuff, but
yeah,
lots of ribs.
Well, I did. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Lots of ribs.
I had 2 milk crates stacked on top of each other in grass and was painting something on the top of a bus. And the very bottom milk crate said, "I'm going this way." I went that way. I landed on a milk crate.
Big 300-pound greasy guys.
I couldn't breathe for 3 months.
Playing the xylophone on my. Yeah, that's.
I could feel a bruise up here where it flexed so much that it came up and hit the front part of the rib. I mean,
for all of you joining us late,
sorry about that.
We're here to talk about cars.
and associated.
And associated. What the?
Sound like a sick Volkswagen.
Someone in, maybe someone's in your, wait a minute, we're at the side of the house.
Yeah.
That's the back.
Yeah.
So somebody at the side. Anyway.
Maybe his exhaust valve was his beamer.
Oh no. That would never happen.
Wow.
All right, guys. I think this has went on long enough. We got way off track. I was just trying to thank everybody for actually expressing.
It's been so long since we did this. Usually I set my phone up. And
yeah. Oh, we forgot about doing that. We forgot.
Well, that's why I was looking for my.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
I swear I remembered it on this table.
Yeah.
An apparatus that was made to hold a cell phone for videos.
Yes, Tony, you're a little late, but yes, we had that discussion. We are trying to go to the cavalcade.
Heck yeah,
so
we're going to cavalcade.
It'll be me, Digger, and yikes.
Filippo.
Yikes, it's Keith. Unless you need him. You can take him and Aaron and who else? I don't know if Katie will be there. I think she will be.
We're cramming in the big truck again, or
no?
Oh,
be the little car.
The little car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go cram in there.
Yeah. I can only get one scooter in. You going to be okay? Walking?
What? Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because I can only get one scooter in there. Because I know.
Luckily, after the third stroke, I can still walk fine.
I know. I just want to make sure, I mean, I can always, with that battery and stuff, I can probably just hook a chair to it and drag it around the arena and stuff.
Yeah, I should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. My leg has always gotten tired.
I know. And I appreciate it and everything.
If I go to Kings Island one day, the next day I'm hurting.
So we'll take the drone. Could you say flying through the Duke Energy Center?
Wonder how fast they could locate me and arrest me.
Probably pretty fast. You pretty much got to fly line of sight. So
yeah.
But
last year though I did look. No, there's about a 12-foot window.
Yeah.
Where this lower stuff stops and the stuff from the ceiling stops. There was about a 12-foot window there that I could have droned right in there.
Get those new ones and stuff, those self-flying ones. Those are pretty interesting.
Yeah, they are.
So take it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go. I appreciate you guys putting up with us. Take care. Love y'all. And no flip phone.
Heck no.
But I will try and get back out there. Got to take care of mom and dad. Got to stay healthy. This Saturday is the cavalcade.
Be there.
Yeah. Well, we'll be there Saturday. So Saturday is come on down. Sunday is whatever. There's a monster truck thing going on too, someplace at one of the places. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be on Sunday?
Sometimes. But yeah, we've got a lot of things planned for this year. We'll see what we can do. See if I can get caught back up. A lot of times I won't be able to. If I missed your birthday, I apologize. I will try and get back on all of that schedule and everything. It's just no internet where we are currently healing up from and stuff and everything. But hopefully if I get internet, then Digger can come over there and do lives. We can still come over here. That's not a problem. But hopefully, because I'm not going to have the fast like you've got.
Well, no, that's
there's no way.
Well, I can't get the fiber up there in your area.
Yeah. Well, no, fiber's at the house because she had to have that for the Homeland Security stuff.
Oh, then why wouldn't it work?
I can't afford it.
Yeah.
That's why it's not going to be hooked up. We're just going to have basic cable internet. So RJ45. So we'll probably Cat 5. I can't even run Cat 6 line in. So we'll just do Cat 5. So anyway, no, he does not need to get his drone license. He does not make any money when he uses the drone. Right?
This is correct.
Yep.
But
Only you big time YouTubers that are monetized
Yeah, monetized.
have
If you
to
are
have to
monetized,
fill out that paperwork about
Ooh.
that thick.
you put one video out, and you're monetized of you flying a drone.
And you're not licensed and fill out all of their
If
forms.
the wrong person sees that, you're screwed.
False what?
Sorry, we're waiting for the reply.
Yeah, we're
False
trying
what?
to false what, Tony? Yours weighs under the weight, doesn't it?
Yeah, 249.
Yeah, yours weighs under the weight, so you don't.
Yeah.
You don't have one of those big fancy ones. That's what I like about.
I say though, as soon as you are monetized and you
yes, because
put
it's
it on your
it's like a
page,
business.
you are a business, and
you
have to have your
Tony flying illegal, false flying. I don't know. I don't understand. But anyway, that's why I like the self-flying stuff. It only weighs 1/2 of the legal,
Yeah.
and pretty much
and
you
I
can
think,
program it.
I think for what you do, I think it would be great, because the only
Yeah.
thing you'd see is you down there moving.
Right.
know,
That's right.
And
well,
but you would
the
be able to, because I'm thinking up on a
the
up on a high
expense
stick.
is almost as much as a drone like yours.
Hmm.
That's the only downside. That's the only downside.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I just can't, because I am going to have to replace one of my waterproof cameras, the old 5s, because and if I'm going to do that, then I'm either going to get, what is it, that Ace Pro or the DJI 4, the Action 4.
Oh yeah.
Or the Ace Pro. The Ace Pro has a lot of cool features, and they're right at the same cost point.
They're both sport cameras.
Yes,
cameras.
yes.
Okay.
The DJI
I've not
Action
heard of
4. I've got the 3.
Ace Pro, I haven't heard of.
The Ace Pro is really good. Really good. It's beaten a lot of them, really. And they have a lot of special features. They have a watch that you can actually.
Well, I've heard just about everything like that. It uses DJI components.
Yes, right. But they put it again. Anyway, those are the two that are really above GoPro, way above GoPro.
Oh, God, yeah.
But they have a watch that has a screen on it that you can run. You can put the camera wherever and run the entire camera and video it and watch it and everything on the watch. It's really, and it comes with it for that price point. But anyway, GoPro 360.
Not compared to this fourth DJI, the action camera number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, GoPro don't have a chance.
Yeah. Any of the 360 cameras.
If GoPro ever had a chance through Action 1, 2, and 3, it ain't got no chance on number 4.
No, the 4, it's awesome. I mean, and the Ace Pro, they make an Ace camera, which is a cheap entry level but it's an Ace Pro. It's the full-fledged thing. Almost blackness. You can shoot in almost blackness. It's got a bigger sensor than all the other ones. It's got a 1 point whatever. It's a full,
man.
It also has AI in it, to where you can video something, tell the AI to do it, and it turns it into a cartoon and all kinds of stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The technology these days.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I mean, I don't need the fanciness. What I need is something that's dependable. But if I can get something dependable at the same cost as something, you know what I mean? So you know how I am. It might be 2 years before I actually make a decision to purchase something.
I've been looking at 3D printers now for I don't know, 2 or 3 years. I just got one.
So anyway, all right, gotta go. Love y'all. Be careful.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Thanks, everybody. Stay healthy. Oh my gosh, please.
We're not lying anymore.